Rise and shine, my beautiful divine diamonds. Today I want to talk to you about basics for manifesting anything you want, okay? Rise and shine, my beautiful divine diamonds, welcome. Today I want to share with you guys how to manifest anything into your life. So this could be a specific person, this could be a dream job, this could be whatever you want. There are certain basic principles to manifesting. And so here we go with Manifesting 101 basics for you guys. So while you're here, go ahead and like this video, subscribe and hit the bell so you'll be notified for future videos, and also go ahead and share this video so that we can help everyone find success, happiness, get yourselves out of a rut, and level up your lives. I also finally finished my website. I have my coursework available down below. I do one-on-one coaching sessions, I have merchandise, etc. So go ahead and check out the links below so that we can work together and I can help you guys out of your rut, whether that be depression, anxiety, or just helping you manifest your dream life. So what are the basic principles to manifesting? Now, first of all, I want you guys to know that there are 3 steps from Neville Goddard. Neville Goddard was a teacher and a prophet, and he came up with the idea that we have to think, act, and feel as if we already have achieved the manifestation, as if we already are the embodiment of the person that has their manifestation. Now, other scientists, other scholars, etc., they all have their own variations of this. For example, we have Dr. Joe Dispenza, whose research states that you can actually upregulate your DNA, create new neural pathways, new identity throughout your entire body at your cellular level, and that will also help you to become the person that you want to be, okay? So basically, really important here with manifesting, we have to get ourselves out of our current identity. So whatever identity you're in right now, that is obviously not serving you in terms of being able to get you to where you want to be, okay? So right now you are operating in your identity of the past, all the baggage, all of the negative emotions, all of the habits, etc., that have identified who you are up until this point. Okay, so that includes at the cellular level, includes your neural pathways, that includes the brain chemistry, that includes the brain and body connection. Everything is operating in a current state of identity, a current state of being. You need to break out of that, okay? So it is time for you, if you want to manifest something different than you already have, you have to be able to break out of your current state of being, okay? Your old identity no longer serves you. Your old identity cannot serve and cannot create the life that you want, obviously, okay? Because if it did, it would have already done that. So based on the current identity, and everything, all the baggage, all of the negativity, all the emotions, all the neural pathways that you've already created and already connected, that has manifested you your current reality. And if that is not your dream reality, then obviously there is something that is not working there, right? So we have to change our identity. Now, how are we going to actually change our identity? So we can talk about it through the Neville Goddard perspective, and that is that you have to think, act, and feel as though you are in the state of being that has already manifested and already accomplished, and you are the embodiment of who you truly want to be, your highest self, your most successful self, etc. Okay, we can look at it through Dr. Joe Dispenza, which is you upregulating, you getting rid of the old identity, you actually breaking free of the old chemical neural pathways, etc., and the old cells, the way that they're working, and you're actually up-regulating your DNA and becoming a new person, okay? So either one of these perspectives, we're going to use both because they basically mean the same thing. So you have to start actively figuring out what it is that you want. Okay, so how are you going to manifest anything, first of all, if you don't even know what it is that you want to manifest, okay? If you're just bumbling around through life without any knowledge of what you want and, the specific details of, okay, you want to be, a successful YouTuber, you are not going to be able to manifest anything specifically into your life if you don't even know what it is, okay? So that is number one. How are you going to think, act, and feel your manifestation if you don't know what it is, right? Okay, so that is the basic first step, is what it is that you actually want, and then you're going to start figuring out how are you going to think, how are you going to act, and how are you going to feel as if you were that person. And in the process of doing that, then you will start to upregulate your DNA. You will start to shed the old neural pathways. You will start to shed all of the old baggage and all of the old habits, negativity, etc., that has been holding you down all these years, okay? And you will become the embodiment of that person that you want to be, the manifestation that you want to have, etc., okay? So, in order to manifest your ideal self, okay, you have to really understand and ask yourself these questions. How does my ideal self act? How does my ideal self allow themselves to be treated by others and by themselves, okay? How do you treat yourself in your ideal world? If you were the most successful, living your best life ever, how would you treat yourself, okay? You would love yourself, am I right? You would treat yourself well. You would do things for yourself, for your health and your well-being, okay? What habits would you have in your ideal world, okay? What habits do you need to adopt in order to live as if you were your best self? Because in your best self, that self has certain habits that they do every day in order to maintain their state of being and maintain their manifested reality, okay? So you have to know what those habits are, and you have to start doing them. Just like being fit. If you want to be fit and healthy, you are going to have to actively work out, actively eat well, actively think that you are healthy, and have an inner knowing that you are healthy, okay? Otherwise, if you have bad habits, then guess what? You can be thinking all day long, yeah, I think I'm healthy, I think I am. But if you're not taking action, and if you're not truly embodying that and feeling those emotions of having and being healthy, then it's not going to happen for you, okay? So, in your ideal state of being, how do people treat you? Okay, that is so important, because if you are currently in a state of being and people are not treating you right, people are being rude to you, people are taking you for granted, etc., then think about all of that negativity, all that resentment, all of those negative feelings and bad habits that you're allowing in. You don't have enough boundaries, and your ideal self would not do any of those things. Your ideal self would not have any of those negative people around. They would not be allowing any of that treatment. No. Okay, your ideal self, they have strong boundaries. They know exactly how they should be treated and how they treat themselves. If somebody does not live up to their expectations, then your ideal self is out of there. Your ideal self does not deal with that. Okay, so you have to start doing that now. Okay, if there's anybody who's mistreating you now, you're gonna be like, no, I'm amazing, I'm awesome, I'm my ideal self, and that is not happening in my world. No. Okay, so start thinking about it that way. How does your ideal self dress? Okay, are you currently wearing baggy sweatshirts, baggy pants all the time, hair messed up, you don't really care about your appearance? Do you think your ideal self is really going to be like that? No, your ideal self knows that your appearance is a reflection of your inner being as well, okay? Inner and outer, they reflect upon each other. If you have self-respect, which your ideal self would have, then you would dress to respect yourself, okay? That is easily said, easily done. Dress to respect yourself because your ideal self respects yourself, okay? So now you're also going to think, okay? So here's the thing. When you are thinking about your manifestation, your ideal self, where you want to be, etc., you have to think as if you are already there, okay? You have to think as though it already happened, because if you were to place yourself, just for a moment, think that you were in your ideal position, you were in your ideal state of being, you were your highest, truest self, that person, they would be thinking wonderful thoughts about everything that is working out for them. They were able to get the things that they wanted. They have manifested their ideal reality. They are content. They are able to do what they want. Those are the thoughts that are going through their heads, okay? So right now, if you are thinking anything less than that, if you are thinking, oh, I wish that this was this, I wish that I had, I wish that I was, but it's not. Too bad about my external reality, too bad about all these things that aren't working out, this isn't working out, this isn't working out. Guess what? You're not thinking in the state of being of your manifested reality, okay? You need to think that you already are. You need to start thinking and embodying the thoughts of already having achieved everything that you want, okay? That's what your ideal self already is doing, already does, okay? So think about it like that. As you do these things, as you think, as you act, and as you basically you're taking action in the embodiment of what your ideal manifested self would be, your ideal manifested reality, you're going to be feeling those emotions, okay? Because you have to feel the emotions. That is so important. Think of it like you are a creator, okay? You're a creator. You create your reality through your mind first. Everything starts in the mind first. So if you want to create this reality, you're going to have to push it in consistently all the time, the emotional state. You have to push in those emotions consistently until it becomes who you are, okay? You can't wish it, you can't want it, and then not take action and not actually feel as though you are there. You have to feel as though you are there. That is super important, okay? So the more that you consistently can get to the feeling of abundance, the feeling of joy, the feeling of love, those high vibrational feelings of having everything that you could ever want or need, because that is how you would feel if you already had manifested everything, right? You would feel abundant, you would feel joyous, you would feel alive, you would feel grateful because you finally manifested everything that you could ever want, okay? Those are the feelings that you have to start feeling now. That is super important, okay? So make sure that you are elevating your emotional state, love, peace, joy, gratitude, as much as possible, and feeling, truly feeling that you are your highest self, or whatever it is that you want to manifest, you feel as though you already have it. All right, everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I will link below other videos that will help you in order to actually manifest your ideal reality. One of them will be the Hawkins scale video, so that you guys can learn the basics of the different states, the different energy frequencies. And then I will also link below the video on how to let go of resistance, including negative emotion, negative baggage that you've been holding on to. And then I will link below my website. You guys can book a consultation with me, and you guys can start working on leveling up your lives. All right, guys, I hope you have an amazing day, and remember, you are so powerful. Bye.